Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but a nice first down gain in the scramble. He's just short of the marker.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Trying to create here on the move. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing lead, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The pass rush closing in. He'll throw it now. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Just get the sense that this quarterback really wants to force this football down the field. And even with the pressure, he's hurried. He just kind of jumps at this throw and forces it all the way down there. I feel like this is a bit ill-advised.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. You set it down to the offense. First and 10.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now. He's got room to run. Look out. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The Bulldogs line up on first and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
It's going to be a really long day for this defense. If they can't corral this quarterback in these scrambles, he's dropping back, nowhere to throw, or he just sees an open lane. Look at this quickness that he's able to use. He gets across the line to gain, moves the chains for a first down.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Well, this is an outstanding play by the quarterback. Obviously, first down backed him way up behind the chains, and now he's able to create a much more manageable third down. And he does so with his legs, scrambling on the outside.
Touchdown, Fresno State. Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 4. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
He keeps it. QB draw. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Yeah, Chris, you got to understand the situation here. As a quarterback, you've got a big lead. You cannot put the ball in harm's way. That was a disaster waiting to happen, almost picked off. Got to be careful with the football.
Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They continue to feed the freshman wide receiver. He might be a young guy, Joel, but you can see off this huge season, they have a lot of trust in him on this big stage.
As they should, Chris. He is such a great player, and it reminds me of the last few years. We've had Malachi Toney, Jeremiah Smith. Think of these young wide receivers that have delivered on the big stage. This is no different.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range. Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
He's got it in the open. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense, and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Young. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And the Bulldogs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
This is great recognition by the quarterback. He sees that soft spot in the defense for his slot wide receiver, and then as a wide receiver, you've got to have a feel for that coverage and that space. They're on the same page, and it creates a nice completion there for the offense.
Second down after that previous play. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Caught near the goal line. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This is really a moment here, Joe. We're closing in on something we never thought we'd see. A team from an unheralded conference closing in on a national championship. Incredible.
Chris, I thought we saw it all when Indiana won the national championship, but this blows that out of the water. I can't believe what we're about to see. This could go down as the most consequential national championship in history. Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field. And now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. And the Bulldogs will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. More of the same for this offense early in the 3rd quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this
touchdown, Fresno State. Still no answer. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Across the 40. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lead on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Valentine. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle. Boy, anytime you can convert a 3rd and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this this offensive coordinator, and then really good executor.
He's got a crease. End zone ahead. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. We're watching something this team will savor forever, not to mention the fans. The first ever national